All right, what's going on out there, traders? Another one here from the Darkside team. In this video, we want to talk to you guys about something we've been working on the last couple of months. And it's an opportunity for all of our followers and investors to get involved with the Darkside way of trading. And what it is it's called a PAMM account. Let me just put that up for you guys. Now, what a PAMM account is, it's a percentage allocation money management software. Now, what that's going to allow you guys to do, essentially, it's PAMM. What that's going to allow you guys to do is copy our same trades at the same risks that we take with the same targets, the same stop losses, and everything. And it's all through a third party broker. So I'll illustrate that here just to try to give you an idea of the way it works. And now this is something new to myself and Julian, something he has been looking into the last few months. And, as a way to allow our people to also be a part of what him and I do. So, on this side here, you would have Julian and myself. We are the two people that will be trading the account. And then on this side, we have any investor that would like to join our team. Now, as far as being an investor, the minimum we have it set at right now is $400. We feel like that's a fair number to kind of give everybody the opportunity to get involved. It's not much at all. But the way it works is there's going to be a third-party broker involved right here in the center. So Julian and I have an account in there, and now it's about 70,000. So we have money in here, and you're going to be able to put your money into this account also. Now, the way you do that, we'll explain with the link below. It's pretty simple. They take debit, credit, Bitcoin, crypto, all different ways of uploading money. But regardless, what it is you're putting your money into this third-party broker, Lirunex, which is one that we looked up. We see many other people using them for money management. They are regulated in the U.S., Canada, and all over the world. So for us, that's safe. We're willing to take a chance with them. Like I said, we've got our capital tied up in there as well. But what it's going to allow you to do is actually be a part of the same trades that we take. So it's similar to copy trading. Now, on this particular setup that we're having, we're only going to be risking 0.5% to 1% per trade. Okay, that's the maximum risk. So in other words, if we see a position that we want to get into and we really like the way it works, we might risk 1% on that position. Now that same 1% would also be traded right from 1% on your account. So it's the same thing. The max you'd be able to lose would be 1%, depending on the setup, depending on the trade. Again, it will never exceed that. Now, as far as the return goes, when we do make a trade that puts us into profit and we close the position, we will also be closing your position. So this is something that you're not going to be necessarily involved in as far as the opening, the closing, the analysis, none of that. You're just going to be able to collect money on the side. Now, when we make money and our profit goes into the green and we make a percentage back, you will make that same exact percentage back on your account. Now, the profit split, this is how we get paid from you. When we make it, we keep 40% of the win and you keep 60% of the win. So it's fair to everybody. We get paid 40% because obviously we're doing the work, we're doing the trading, and you would make your 60% return on that same trade as well. So that's the only time there would be any fees involved to you. I think the most important thing, when you're getting involved with anything that involves investing in money is how do you get your money back, right? So your money, the $400, we'll just say your initial investment. Keep in mind, I think the max is 50,000 at a time. I think that's the max. So depending on what you want to invest, regardless if it's 400 or 50,000, it's the same risk per trade, 5% or 0.5% to 1%. So if the event comes in where you've got $1,000 in here, you have something that happens, you have an emergency, you need to get your money back, all you have to do is click unsubscribe. You unsubscribe, and then your money comes right out of that third-party broker right back into your wallet. So it has nothing to do with Julian and I. You don't have to request us for money back. It's not to worry. It's just you guys are basically just tying your account to ours and using the exact same risk parameters that we use. And when we make a return, we get 40% of it. You get the other 60% of it. You can withdraw or put in more money anytime you want. Again, I'll show you the website here as we get deeper into the video. But we feel like this is probably the best way to allow you guys to get involved with what we do without having to really do anything yourself. I think the profit split is very fair, and the fact that we have it so low at $400, we think it's accessible to practically anybody. So really interesting thing that we're going about right now. Now, as far as our target, we're going to aim on a monthly basis for whatever the market's going to allow. Jules and I by now, we are not huge risk takers. There's no time for that once you're trading large capital. It's more about sustainability, long term compounding, and that's how you make your money. So that's why we keep our risk percentage so low. Depending on market conditions, we'll see what the returns get. 5%, 6%, 10% would be great. Again, it really all depends on market conditions. And keep in mind, guys, this is not a get rich overnight thing. You're not going to put $400 in. You're not going to put $1,000 in and turn it into $50,000 in 1 month. That's not how it works. There's not that much risk involved. So therefore, the returns are going to be moderate, but they're going to be what you need them to be, which will allow you to compound and continue to put more money in, raise money, and ultimately withdraw when you're ready. So we all know trading is risky. Um, this is the best way to do it, to keep your risk under control and also to let professionals do it for you, like myself and Jules. So we're giving this opportunity out now. It's very easy to withdraw, like I said, very easy to subscribe and actually get your money in there. We'll put a link at the bottom that'll kind of briefly explain all of that. And I'd say this is probably ideal for somebody who just doesn't have the time to really trade, or maybe doesn't understand the market well enough, someone who just can't quite wrap their head around the charts. This is a great opportunity for you guys because honestly, there's really no risk to you. You put in X amount of dollars into a third party broker. We have no control over that. We don't want your money. The broker takes care of all that. Like I said, they're regulated in the U.S. When you want to get off, you just take your money back. The only fees involved are when we actually win a trade, we split it. We get 40, you get 60%. There's no subscription fee, no monthly fee, no scam fees. It's basically you guys piggybacking off of us, and we're giving this opportunity to you guys because we've got a small following, the Darkside family. We're not a huge group, and constantly we have people asking, how can I get involved? I don't have the time to trade, even for me personally. People ask, hey, what do you do for a living? Oh, can you teach me that trading thing? People don't understand what actually goes into this and how difficult it is. So now instead of instructing them to go start reading baby pips, now they can throw their money in, depending on whatever works for them, copy our trades, make their return, get out whenever they want, put in whatever they want. So it's pretty simple. Like I said, now when you guys do go to upload some money onto there, you'll go to Lirunex, you'll make yourself an account. It's the website right there. We'll put a link at the bottom. Very simple. From there, you'll go into managed accounts once your account's set up. It took me about 24 hours to get mine set up here in the U.S. I think we put my partner a couple days in Albania. Maybe it's a little different depending on what part of the world you're in. But it's pretty simple. It's just like signing up for a normal broker. From there, you'll go to managed accounts. Then you'll go into the leaderboard, and you will look for a familiar logo, which is going to be us. Our dark side, you see Julian right there. So you can see we just started this in February. Now, we're planning to launch this the 15th, I believe, so in about a week from now, maybe a little sooner. Now, keep in mind, on that day, what that means is that we're going to start taking trades, assuming that there's a position in the market that we like. From that point forward, we will start taking trades. Now, that doesn't mean that you have to invest or get involved with this before that date. That's just when we're going to start. So in 2-3 weeks, if you want to join us, in a month, if you want to join us, you're more than welcome to. You don't even have to contact myself or Julian. You would just go on to Lirunex, like I said, create yourself an account, upload a minimum of $400, and go to the leaderboard, find Darkside, and subscribe to us. Just like that, you're on the team, and it's really a great opportunity. Now, the $400 minimum, keep in mind, guys, when we're talking about 0.5% to 1% risk, 10% return, for example, is $40 on $400. It's really not going to seem like much, but as you guys know, Forex and trading, and this is really not a poor man's game. So $400, you're going to make a small return, but keep in mind the bigger picture. Being able to compound that over time, and next thing you know, 400 turns to 4,000, and then you're making more of a return. And I think it's a super safe investment for anybody looking to get involved. Compared to the banks that give you about 1% per year, I think we will do our best to exceed that by far. But as you know, there's no guarantees in trading. But if you've been following us for long enough, I think you know who we are and what we do. And this is a great way to get involved. So any other questions you guys might have, feel free to leave in the comments or contact us directly. We've got a Telegram set up just for the Darkside Forex PAMM account where there'll be the link so that you can subscribe to us and get on the team. And yeah, look forward to making this happen for 2024.